Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I have done cluster lash video before showing you how to apply them. Well, I am going to be reviewing today Shein cluster lashes. I just received them. You might have seen me posted on Instagram in a reel, the things that I purchased from Shein, and this was one of the things. So I have two different lengths, and these are a D curl. And I will put the links for everything I use in this video down in the description. If you want to try your own cluster lashes, I've been doing them for about 2 years now, and they do no damage to your natural lashes. I am a certified lash tech, and these will do no damage to your natural lashes if you only leave them on for so many days and clean your lashes each time you apply them. You're gonna have no trouble. You're not gonna lose a bunch of lashes. You're just going to lose what naturally you would normally lose. It's no different than if a lash tech is actually putting on lash extensions. So don't believe anybody when they say that it's going to fully damage them. I wear mine from anywhere from 5 to 7 days. The odd one I have to fix along the way from sleeping, but really easy to fix, really look nice. They always look nice. You're never missing half of your lashes until your next fill. So that's what I love about them. So I'm really excited to try these. These are, I would say, more of a volume set. So I'm going to put them on, and then you guys can decide if you want to purchase them. And some other links will be down there. The lash bond I use and seal, also the tweezers, and also what I clean my lashes with between switching from set to set. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to bring it up a little closer, and we're going to apply. I'll kind of explain when I'm applying them the tricks in order to get them to stay on really good. So that'll be in here as well, but I'm looking forward to sharing. You can see I have only some makeup, no eye makeup whatsoever, so I'm looking a little plain, I'd say. So wait till you see those lashes on. It really makes a difference. But let's get started. So first things first, when you're going to start applying your lashes, you want to get them ready first. That's really important. You don't want to pull one out, add bond, or you want to have them all out, have everything ready. So what I use actually that works really well to take them out of their case, I will show you. I've got 2 sets of lashes, so I have one that I pulled some out already. So this is the case, of course. This is a micro swab. What you want to do is dip that in some isopropyl alcohol, and you just run it along the tape where the line is, where they're sticking, and it's really going to pull that lash up quick, and then you're not going to have any troubles taking it off of that. So this is a tweezer I love to use in order to take them off. They don't fall apart that way. So you're going to grab it at the base. Hopefully this is in the camera good. But you're going to grab it on the base, and you're just going to pull it up just like that. Really easy because the isopropyl alcohol loosened the stickiness and it came out nice. I like to also, I'm going to put these down. I've got them all ready now. I pulled them out ahead of time besides that one. So I like to just take a little lash wand and just get my eyelashes all going the right way and correct. I've already cleaned them from the last set I wore. And like I said, I'll have the cleaner that I use down in the description if you want to purchase it. Okay, so I've got them all nice. So now I'm gonna take my bonder and seal, and you're gonna wanna use your bonder first. And I'll have this down below too if you wanna purchase it. I prefer the white versus the black. I find it lasts longer, it does better in the shower. The brand I'm using now is my favorite. So I'm just gonna take it. And what you're gonna do, so there's the wand. I don't know if you guys can see that if I'm in the camera good, but it is white. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna do one side first. So I'm gonna apply it just at the base of the lashes. You don't want a whole bunch, just a little bit, just on the base. If it gets up a little bit, that's okay too. You just don't wanna coat it. You don't need a whole bunch for it to stick well. Now you're gonna let that dry, and while you're letting it dry, you wanna make sure you get a bunch. I just like to do this to make sure I get a bunch on the wand. And then I'm gonna grab another tweezer. This is my favorite tweezer for putting them on. I'm gonna grab a 12 because the 12s are going on the outside. I like to work outside in. Some people do it the opposite, but that's my favorite way. So I'm just gonna grab the lash just like that. And on the very base, I'm gonna put a thin line of the bonder. You don't want a whole bunch, just a really thin line just on the base. The very base, that is. And then you can just make sure it's from corner to corner. So that one's done. Now I'm gonna do the rest of the lashes that are gonna go on this eye, because by the time I do all of them, this is dried and the lashes are all dried and ready to go. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in a minute. So I now have the lashes ready. They've got the glue on. And by the time, like I said, you start applying, the last one you did will be dry, and it won't ever be too dry. So now what you do is, of course, you take a lash. I'm taking the longer one. You go to the very corner of the eye, and what I like to do, I don't like to start at that very, very corner. I leave a few lashes. Then it's not going to bug you when you're sleeping, or no one's going to notice that a couple lashes aren't done, but that's how I like to do it. So I'm going to get in my mirror here. You want a magnifying mirror, works best. You kind of want to put your head up and look down, and you want to stay off your waterline and just above it. And then you're just gonna stick it on. I'm gonna go up closer. So I've got it where I want it. Whoops. If you do what I just did, just take it off and reapply. So I've got it on there. I like to just quickly clamp it with your natural lashes. So there's the first one. I'm gonna keep going here and then I'll show you once we're done. Again, you want to stay off that water line. And if there's a little extra glue underneath, I like to just dab it on my finger so it's not too much on there. So it's very sticky, so I might even pull a little bit of that extra there off. Oops, there's still a little bit. I can see it in my mirror when I'm going to go place it. So it's ready to go. Again, oh, and I like to overlap just slightly. I find it's just a nicer look in general if you just overlap it a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Again, I have to look to make sure I get above that waterline, just right above. It doesn't have to be much. And then I'm just gonna lightly just take it and make sure it's sticking to my natural. So there's a couple. Look how nice they are already. Another 12. So I do 3 12s and 2 10s. For reference, everybody's eyes are different lengths, so this is what works for me. So again, overlapping a little bit. And then gonna make sure they're sticking there. So now I'm grabbing the 10s. Again, I'm gonna overlap, same thing, stay off the waterline. And I'm not too worried about pinching it yet with my naturals because I just have one more. So now taking it, and I'm just gonna make sure they're all stuck to my natural. And I think I just need one here in the very corner. So I'll still use a 10, but I'll cut a 10 in half. I don't need a full 10. So I'm gonna do that right now and I'll be back and then I'll apply it. So I've got it ready. I'll just turn it here. So I've got it ready. Hopefully you can see it there. And it's got the glue. I'm gonna have to give it a second to dry. So I may just blow on it, but if you have a little fan, I actually have one here. I'll show you. Purchase one of these if you don't have, because you can speed it up. Turn on your fan. I have to recharge mine right now. I normally have it charged, but you just get some air on there and it'll dry that glue or the bonder quicker, and then you can apply it. So I'm gonna apply it now. It's been a few minutes. So that is the perfect amount of lashes. Again, I'm just gonna go through them. And if anything feels like it's too low on the waterline, like sometimes you want to make sure this one's a little bit up so it's not poking downwards. And just so you know, I did leave a couple lashes there too. You don't need to go all the way. I just like to go this far. feel it's just the perfect amount, and then it's not going to be poking my eyes or anything. But so I'm going to go off camera and I'll be back when I have the other eye done so you can see the set and you can decide if you like them or not. Well, here I am. I have them applied to both eyes, and you know what? I love them. They were very inexpensive from Shein, and I think they're really nice. What do you guys think? You can do a doll's eye, you can do a cat's eye. Mine's more of a cat's eye. You can do a doll's eye where you can go smaller and then larger and then smaller. There's so many different options. Like I said, if you want to see more videos applying cluster lashes, say layering them or anything like that, let me know, or any makeup videos. I use certain makeup. I can do videos on that. I enjoy doing videos like this. I love wearing the cluster lashes. I don't have to wear any eye makeup. I think they're so pretty. You can make them look more natural too if you don't like, you know, a little more volume. There's so many different ways to do it. But one more thing I want to show you before I'm finished is you have to apply this seal. You don't necessarily have to. It's not going to make them stick better, but when you apply the bonder, it's sticky. And sometimes when you close your eyes, you'll feel that stickiness. Well, that seal is going to get rid of that stickiness altogether. You don't want to apply a whole bunch of it. You don't want to get it all over the lashes, but you want to just put it on the base. So I use the little micro swab and I take the seal. So this is the seal. It's the other side of the bonder I use. And I just put a little bit on my wand here, or my micro swab, I should say. And then I'm just gonna bring my mirror up here again and I'll show you. So you wanna do it really carefully. You don't wanna get it on the tips of the lashes because it kind of makes them feel just not soft like they were. So you just take it and go along the base. You can even pull them down because they do stay really nice. Just so you don't get it on the top of the lashes. Just there. And then I'll take my tweezer and I'm just going to clamp them again. Don't want to play with the lashes a lot once you put them on, and you will get so much faster. I can have them on really quick. You saw how quick I applied that one eye, but that's all you do. Now I can close my eye and there's no more stickiness. Just make sure you just apply a little bit along the lash line, the actual cluster lashes that is, and it's perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment in the video because it really helps my channel. And if you could subscribe also, I'd really appreciate that. And again, let me know if you'd like more videos like this because I like doing them for you. So again, thanks everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.